Stand with your feet right underneath the hip bones, toes pointing straight ahead. Now just feel that you've got equal weight over both feet. Feel your spine grow tall, collarbones broaden. And now breathing, reaching your arms forward up high. Chest bone aims to your fingertips. And as you exhale, big circle with the arms. Chin comes down to your chest. And the entire body just drapes down over your legs. Take a breath in at the bottom. As you exhale, slowly start stacking the vertebrae back on top of one another. As you come up, arms reach forward, lift up high. Big circle with the arms, chin to the chest, rounding the back. And sink down over your legs again. Make your way back up. One more time, arms coming up high. Big circle around, chin to the chest, rolling down. Roll back up. Focus on lengthening the spine, wrapping your tummy tight around you. Feel like your waist is vacuum packing your insides. Pubic bone connects with your belly button. And now as you breathe out, lift your heels as high as you can and lower them down. Again, lifting up, 2 and down. Keeping equal weight over all the toes the entire time. Keeping length through the legs. Good, now reach your arms back. Aim chest bone forward, up higher. Push your hip bones further forward. And now reach your arms to the front, hips to the back. And pull yourself back up. Pushing your hips forward, chest bone aiming high. Reaching. And pulling back up. Again, reaching. And pull up. Once more. Now stand with one foot in front of the other. So keeping your hips square, keeping equal weight over both feet. And now from here, lift your heels as high as you can and lower down. Still keeping all the toes equally heavy. And as you breathe out, chin goes down to your chest, rounding your back. Still keeping equal weight over your feet and allow the body to drape down over your front leg. Roll your spine back to the top. Reach the arms back, aim chest bone up high. Again, rolling forward. And make your way back to the top. One more time. This time we stay at the bottom. Now foot that's in front, that hand stays on the ground. The other arm reach to the side, up to the ceiling. Feel how much you can twist. And pull the hand back, down we go again. Arm to the side, up to the ceiling. And arm comes down. Again, reaching up, lifting up. Arm comes down once more. Back to the start, make your way up to a stand. We switch feet. Level the weight on your feet. Wrap tummy tight, lift the heels. Make sure you keep your sides the same lengths. Keep your hips squared off. Keep tummy muscles wrapped tight around you. And as you breathe out, sink your head down to your chest. Try to get your nose next to your knee. And make your way back up to a stand. Push your hips forward, reach your arms back. Stay down at the bottom, the leg that's in front, that hand remains at the ground. And I'll reach your other hand up to the ceiling, twisting the body. Pull the arm down, and again, reaching up. down. One more time. Arm comes down, rounding the back. Make your way back up to a stand. The foot that's at the back gives a big step to the front, lifting the back heel up high. And I'll bend both knees. Straighten out. Make sure you keep most of your body weight to the back leg. Make sure you can see the front foot's toes as you go down. We're going to keep your head, shoulders, hips, and this bottom knee in line with one another. Let's go another 3 times. The last one, stay at the bottom. Feel like there's a wind blowing from the front, pushing your body weight further back. Now pulse this knee inward. Still holding it here. Keep the height of your hips, but reach your arms forward. Transfer all the way to your front leg. Roll over the back toes. And I'll see if you can lift that foot off the floor and hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both feet to the front, straighten the legs. We switch sides. And bend down in a lunge. Keeping your sides the same length. Keeping hips squared off. Focus on working mostly into the back leg. The last one, we stay at the bottom. Bottom knee pulls inward. Holding it, reach your arms forward, hips stay this height. Reach forward, roll over the toes, lift the back foot. Bring your feet to the front, straighten out the legs, give those legs a shake. Still keeping equal weight on both feet. Bend the knees, reach your arms forward, and without falling, get your hips all the way down to the ground. Roll backwards until you've got your fingertips in line with your knees. Maybe you need to slide your feet a bit forward just to counter your balance, that's fine. I want you to feel that you work into the tummy, not into the hips. Now as you breathe out, pull shoulders to the knees, and I'll flatten out the back. Keep your back this straight, now lift your arms up. Bend the elbows, reach up high. Arms come forward, roll back again. And pull the body forward, shoulders to the knees. Flatten the spine. You want to work through each and every vertebra. Keep the back straight, arms down, and feel every vertebra making a bit of movement going back. Pull forward. Flatten, lengthen out, lift those arms. Elbows bend, reach, arms down, roll back again. Flatten the back one more time. Now keep the elbows here. Imagine there's a big bubble around your head. Now pull your arms around that bubble to the front and out to the sides again. So if you feel this working into your lower back or hips, stop. And again, arms come to the front, to the sides. Keep your back straight. Reach your arms forward, we change it a little. Now curl into your spine, rolling back. Make sure your feet has traction, push you forward. Pull the belly button deeper. Vacuum pack those abdominals. Now lift one arm up high. Switch your arms for 3, 2, 1. Both arms down, pull the body forward. Flatten the back. Reach the arms up, bring your arms down and roll back again. Now the other arm starts up and switch. 3, 2, 1. Both hands down, pull the body forward. Flatten the back, lift your arms high. Arms come down, roll back again. lifting up and switch. 3 and 2, 1. Both arms down, pull forward. We go through it one more time. Arms parallel to the floor, roll back. Last time with this hand lifting and switching. 3, 2, 1. Both arms to the knees, pull the body forward, flatten the back. Arms lift high, and now reach out wide to the sides. Come forward, and this is what we'll do next. Roll backwards. Hands lift up, reach to the sides. Keep your feet grounded, tummy muscles wrapped tight, and now pull yourself forward. Flatten the back, we roll back again. Hands reach high, wide, forward, and pull up. Flatten the back. Two more times, rolling back, hands reaching up, reaching wide, coming forward, pull to the front, flatten the back. And last one. We end with the hands reaching to the sides. Reaching as wide as you can, broad open shoulders, wrap tummy tight, push down into your feet and hold your hands. Grab hold of your knees and now see if your nose can fit in between your knees. And then flatten out the spine, lengthen out, sitting tall. Now if you had a booster seat, you can throw that away now. Your hands can come down behind you. But see how close your fingertips can get to each other. Notice a nice stretch over your chest and shoulders. Use your arms to push away. Careful of locking into your elbows. So if you feel this hurting over the front of the elbows, you are probably leaning into that joint. Focus on bending into the elbow just a tiny bit. If it's too uncomfortable, keep hands wider, maybe a bit closer towards the body, or you're welcome to go down onto your elbows. You want to focus on keeping the hips equally heavy. Now lift one leg to a tabletop. And as this leg moves, you want to feel it becoming as light as a feather. You don't want to feel the hips working. You want to focus on pulling the leg up, using your sides, using your lower abs. So for me, it helps to imagine pulling the knee up higher than my nose instead of just pulling it up to my chest. Lower. Keep your hips equally heavy. We switch sides. Imagine your thigh lengthening. Imagine your knee pulling up higher with each repetition. Keep those hips steady. One more time. Now, in slow motion, top foot lowers down, bottom foot lifts up. Still keeping your legs as light as feathers. Keeping tummy muscles vacuum packed around you. Keep pushing away with your arms. You lower both feet down. Now you want to keep your back in this position. One hand stays at the back and the other arm reaches forward. Now without twisting the body, we're going to slide opposite leg out and lift this hand up to the ceiling. Exhale, pull it back to the start. Again, reaching out. Pull back in. Reaching out. Pull back in. Two more times. Once more. And now we switch sides. Keep your hips equally heavy. Keep your sides the same length. But now reach both hands forward. We keep alternating the legs, but both hands will lift up high.
Searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me. My enemies have tried every possibility.
Now from here you can pull your nose to your knees again. Lengthen and flatten the spine. Now stay in control. Curl into your low back, mid back, upper back. Keep your ears behind your shoulders. Pulling pubic bone up to the ceiling. And now lift your hands up. Interlace the fingers. Make sure there's no light shining in between those fingertips. And then place the hands behind your head. Now roll your weight down. And let the elbows sink into the floor. Now, you might need to pull the feet just a little bit closer together. You want to keep your knees and your ankles hip width apart. Now curl pubic bone up to the ceiling. Wrap your tummy tight and lead the way up with your pubic bone. One by one, allow the vertebra to melt back down to the floor. Now you don't want to feel your lower back working here. You want to feel pubic bone pulling to your belly button using only abdominals. Now as you exhale, engage the glutes, peel your spine off the mat. Try to push your knees past your toes. And now as you lower down, feel like you pull the hips closer to your heels. So you'll feel a lot of hamstring work. Let's go another 2 times. Scooping those tummy muscles, working with the glutes. If you feel your lower back, you're probably just trying too hard. Remember, less is more. Pubic bone pulls to belly button last time, lifting up high. We're going to hold it here. Now reach your arms up to the ceiling. Pull the toes off the floor. Wrap the tummy tight. Squeeze the glutes, lift your hips higher. And again, lift higher. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And lift up 10. Push your toes down. Reach your arms to the back. And one by one, let your vertebra melt back to the mat. Tailbone sinking. Now circle your arms around next to your sides. Place your one ankle over the other leg. You still want to keep your sides the same length. You still want to keep your hips squared off. And now roll up into a pelvic curl yet again. But as if you've got both feet on the ground. So you keep your sides the same, keep your hips square. And now roll your spine down. Tailbone melting back to a neutral. Again, curling up. Roll to the top. Making your way down. One more time. But now this foot that's at the top, reach it up to the ceiling. Bend the knee, place your foot down below the other one. Push that knee down and allow the hips to just twist a little. Pull this head back up in line with the other one. Reach your toes to the ceiling. Foot comes down, knee sinks down and twist again. Pulling up, reaching high. Foot comes down and twisting. One more time. Last time with a twist. Leg it up. Feet comes down next to each other. And roll your spine down. Now we switch to the other side. You're probably glad you only have 2 legs. Now tuck the pelvis in. Roll to the top. Keep your sides the same length. Hips stay squared off. And roll down. Last one, rolling up high. Now your top foot can reach to the ceiling. Bend the leg. Place your foot down below the other one, twisting the hips. Level them off. Reach your foot high again. Foot comes down. Get a bit of a twist. Level it out. Reaching high. Another 3 times. Feet comes down next to each other and roll the spine back down. Walk your feet out to the sides of your mat. Open your arms into a T position and just allow both knees to roll to one side. Feel the top knee sink down heavier into gravity. Breathe out to pull the legs back to the center and over to the other side, pushing this knee down as low as you can. And again, coming over. One more time to the other side. Alright, now in with your feet on the sides of your mat. Now just let your knees fall out to the sides as far as possible. And now pull your knees into each other. Again, let your knees sink out to the sides and pull them into each other. Once more, sinking to the sides. Now pull the bottoms of your feet together. Reach your arms up high. Curl the head and chest up into a lift. Feel like you draw the ribs closer to your hip bones. Feel like your feet push into each other. And as you exhale, roll up into a sit. Stretching the body past your ankles. Keep collarbones broad, reaching through the elbows. And I'll roll the body back. You want to try and go back until you've got your fingertips in line with your knees. Try to keep your knees this heavy. Pull forward. And exhale, rolling back. One more time, put into the front, but now bring your fingertips down to the mat. Flatten the spine, keep collarbones broad, draw tummy muscles in deeper. And now curl into each and every vertebra. Again, flattening the spine, lengthening. Keep the knees heavy and round your back. 2 more times, breathing in to flatten out. And exhale to curl. Once more to flatten out. Now we add an arm extension, switching between the arms. Keep your shoulders level, keep your back straight. Focus on making your spine grow taller. Keep your sit bones equally heavy. Round the back. Reach your arms forward as far as you can. Interlace the fingers, hands behind the head, and I'll roll up to a sit. See how much you can turn to the one side. Get your chest down on this knee, round your back, and roll up to the top. Turn to the other side, lean over the leg, rounding your back, and roll back up to the top. One more time going each way. You can turn onto your one side. Have your elbow underneath your shoulder. You'll keep the knees bent and the top hand starts behind your head. But feel that you press your head and your hand against one another. Keep the shoulders broad. And as you exhale, turn body. Pull elbow to elbow. Draw the belly button in deeper. Breathe in and flatten out. Aim your chest bone high. Again, exhale, going into a twist. Breathing in, stretching it out. Try to keep your hips and your knees steady and only move through the rib cage. One more time, coming into a nice deep curl. Aim your chest bone forward, reach your hand up high. Now without this top hand waving, straighten out the top leg. Flex your foot, swing your leg forward, point the toes, and now swing your leg back. See how much you can move through this hip without this top hand waving. Keep your body steady. 3 more. 2. And 1 more time. Aim with your foot at the back. Top hand reaches to the opposite corner. Now the arm and leg moves together. And switch. Hold your leg at the back. Bend the knee, circle the arm around, grab hold of the ankle, pull with your arm, push with your foot, tap the pelvis. Now try to point this knee down and a little bit up. Again, pointing down. You'll notice different muscles stretching deeper and a bit more. 1 more time. Now place this foot in front of your belly button if you can, and push your knee away. You'll feel a nice deep, a nice big glute stretch. If the belly button is a little bit too close to your leg, keep your foot in front of your shin and you can get the same type of stretch. Feel like you open up the front of your hip. From here, you can push yourself up, swing the legs to the other side, and here we go. On the elbow, other hand behind the head. And as you exhale, pull elbow to elbow. Keeping the hips and the knees steady. And again, curling in. Once more. Now keep your arm reaching up high. Top foot straightens up without this top hand moving. Swing your leg forward. Point the toes and move the leg all the way to the back. Again, move your leg to the front. See how much you can move through the ankle. So you want to flex into the ankle and now point. Make the ankle nice and long. Hold your foot at the back. Top hand reach into the opposite corner. Now pull the foot forward, pull the arm back, keeping the body steady as you move. Hold your leg at the back, bend the knee, big circle around, grabbing the ankle. Pull your foot, push your hand. Tuck the pelvis in and I'll point the knee down and up. Place your foot in front of your belly button, push the knee away. You're welcome to do the modified version if that's better for you today. From here, you can turn onto your tummy. We'll keep the elbows a bit wider than shoulder width apart. Interlace the fingers. Make sure you've got your hips equally heavy on the mat. Legs relaxed for now. And I'll try to pull the tummy muscles away from the floor. But point pubic bone and hip bones down into the mat. Chest bone aims about 10 centimeters away from your fingertips. Now feel like your arms push forward and pull closer together. Make sure you don't lose the bottom ribs. You want to draw them into your body now. Tighten your thighs, tighten the glutes, lift the knees, lift the feet. And from your hip joints, you kick as if you swim forward. Holding it there. Wrap the tummy even tighter. Just turn your palms onto one another. Rest your forehead on your hands. Relax the elbows. Try to lift your knees a little higher. But if you feel your lower back, rather stop. Keep the knees relaxed and start again from the beginning. And start kicking from here, one leg up higher than the other. Keeping your head relaxed, keeping the shoulders relaxed. If you feel lower back, kick a little bit lower. Make the movement smaller. And hold. Bend both knees to 90 degrees. Try to keep the knees and ankles together. Now flex your feet. Try to lift your heels higher up, squeezing the bum tight. Relax. And again, lifting up. Point the toes. Straighten the legs, and now from here, move your feet to the sides of the mat. Squeeze together. Still keep your tummy muscles strong. Keep your neck and your shoulders relaxed. In with your feet on the sides. Bend the knees. Squeeze your heels together. And now in this V position, try to lift your heels. If you feel like there's no movement or minimal movement, you are probably doing it right. Point the toes, relax the feet, and now place your hands right underneath your shoulders. Try to get your hip bones to pop off the floor just a little bit. Now press into your hands, lifting your chest a little bit as well, and hold this hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As you exhale, push your whole body up. See how far back the hips can go. You want to try and get your tailbone in between your toes. Now curl into your spine, rolling forward. And then come down to this hover and hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing up. Push your hips back. Sink the hips down. Now roll up again. To the front, flatten the back, and hover for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing up, pushing back, and rolling just to an all-fours position. Walk your hands closer to your knees so you can roll over your ankles, and you'll feel a nice stretch over the calves, over the ankles. Now find your balance, flatten the back, reach your arms forward, and now without the help of your arms, try to push the heels down, straightening the legs. Circle the arms around. Place one hand behind your head, grab hold of the elbow, and pull the body over to the side. Coming back, switching sides. You can relax those arms, give them a bit of a swing. I'll meet you again on the mat in the next session.